Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great Monday, and thank you everyone for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to do the final little review and full unboxing of Wave 13 of the MasterVerse line, and what is Emperor HORDAK from the Revolution show. But first, we'll do a little recap of the figure in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork he comes with. We'll do a full unboxing of him, and then we'll compare him to some other HORDAKs we have, including his deluxe Princess of Power version, right there. I also have my own custom-made Origins version of HORDAK right here, and the CGI version of HORDAK, okay? Now, if you are new to my channel, or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe. Of course, I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you guys for doing that. Hit that notification bell when I upload new videos, and of course, always share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at Emperor HORDAK, okay? And of course, at the end of the video, we'll do a ranking of my least favorite to my favorite figure of Wave 13 of MasterVerse. Hasn't changed now, because I've done this before in my original semi-unboxings of these amazing figures, all right? Okay, so of course you have the 30 points of articulation. You have the Netflix logo here, Mattel. You have the MasterVerse logo here, the updated version, of course, with the rocks blasting around it. Nice glam. There he is right there. There's a little HORDAK right there. Emperor HORDAK right there. There's a nice glamour shot of HORDAK right there. Emperor HORDAK. And you got the Horde Trooper, which we should be getting soon, I think. We got, from Mattel. Mattel Creations should be coming out with the exclusive Horde Trooper. Alright, you got the Master Universe Revolution logo here. Emperor HORDAK. Alright. Around with a nice, gorgeous artwork right there. With that sinister look of HORDAK right there. Here it is. From the Evil Horde. Amazing artwork right there of him in figure form right there. Around some gorgeous artwork right there on Horde Prime probably. Some really cool jets right there. Evil Horde logo. For HORDAK right there. Of course, the cross sale of Wave 13, and we unboxed every one of them on the channel. If you wish to go back to check those out, please do, and thank you for doing that. Alright. You got a nice glamour shot right there of Motherboard right there. More Horde Troopers. And of course, I believe we're going to be getting HORDAK in the cartoon collection very soon, along with Montana. Also, can't forget about the Horde Prime Trooper coming soon as well from Origins. That looks really, that red Trooper looks really good. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, let me show you. Well, let me put up. Here's the CGI version of HORDAK right there. Put him right here, kind of inside. And we'll go ahead and unbox Emperor HORDAK right here. There. And like that. That. There we go. There. Boom. And there he is. Out of the packaging. Now, if I remember correctly, I was not a big fan of this HORDAK here. It's all you get for extra items, unfortunately, are just two fists only. That's it. I was expecting much more from this figure here. But if you give me 1 second, everybody, let me go ahead and fully unbox him, and then we'll go from there. All right? All right, everybody. There he is. Emperor HORDAK out of the packaging. Right there. Now, the outfit looks amazing. It looks really good. Like this leather, pliable outfit he has right there. I love the Horde symbol on his chest plate right there. The head is very limited in movement because of the hood right here, okay? Once again, an amazing red cape right there. Looks great. The Horde staff right here with the Horde symbol right there. It looks really, really good right there. But very little movement. You can move the head sideways, but very limited, okay? It doesn't go up and down. And I can guarantee you, you cannot pop the head off because of the hood right here. I mean, I'm sure you can. You gotta like angle it like this and pop it off like that. Okay, so you can. So you gotta like angle it down and then pull up. Okay. All right. Now, unfortunately, you know, one of the things I had a problem with my original review. Hang on, let me get the camera right over here. Is his eyes. He's got those really bloodshot red eyes, but you can barely see them. Let me just turn the light on. So he does have, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So he does have red eyes, but they're very, very faint. It looks like to me, you know, when I'm looking at him, right, it looks like he has his eyes closed, like he's dreaming or taking a nap. The red of the eyes should have been much more stronger and prominent with this figure here. No, I do like the spikes right here, the golden spikes on his head. I guess you could say this is a much more older version of HORDAK, a much more seasoned version of HORDAK. Maybe he's taken over Horde Prime now. He might be the main guy now. And the Horde Prime is now gone. Or, see if I can get him standing up here. See if I can get it. See if I can get it. But this is, I mean, a cool figure. I just wish there was like more to him than just this. Like an extra, like I said in my original review on him, when we did that semi-unboxing of him, of HORDAK here, an extra head sculpt here, you know, a really cool blast effect, something like that. You could put on his hand right here, something really cool. I like the really cool, like long, you know, creepy, you know, fingers right here of him. Give me 1 second, everybody. All right. Now, compared to his, you know, his first deluxe version of HORDAK right here, which is his Princess of Power look right here, but the look I do prefer over the Filmation style look over this version here. You can see there was like, he came with more accessories, this version right here of HORDAK. He came with that blast effect right there. He came with a crossbow, an extra arm. You know, then this version of HORDAK here, you can see if I can get the Filmation style head. I guess you can't really. But you can see a much different looking HORDAK here from the, you know, we get the full-on white head sculpt right here to his, I guess is more of a skin, like a more flesh tone look, a more of an ivory white here of this version of HORDAK here. And in this version of HORDAK looks like it has a much more slender look to him compared to his Filmation style. To me, when I look at both these figures side by side here, it looks like a much more slender version of HORDAK here. Like I said, a much more older version of HORDAK. He's been ruling, you know, Horde and Horde, you know, in Horde Prime. Might be the new God, what's the name? The main bad guy, Horde Prime. You know, for some time now. You know, and of course, if you see in the corner right here, oops, we have the CGI version of HORDAK here. Here. I might have to keep it like this. You see that? See, there's the CGI version. Kind of like this CGI version looks like a combination of these two right here. But this version of HORDAK is a much more slender looking HORDAK here from the CGI line, and I'm getting that kind of vibe, you know, with this. You know, you're taking this version of HORDAK and combining the colors and you know of this HORDAK to give you the CGI version right there. Of course, you know, in the background you can't see it, but I do have the actual 4-pack HORDAK with that Filmation style version of HORDAK right there that I hoped we get for, I think, and we're probably going to be getting in the cartoon collection at some point, you know. I think we've seen images of HORDAK along with Montana. Now, of course, both versions of HORDAK have that soft, good cape right there. This is the back of HORDAK on both versions right there. All right. Now, I am curious about one thing here. Now, Now the face sculpt of HORDAK, of course, is a much different version. Let me get him in the camera. Sorry about that. You can see like a much more slender looking HORDAK here in the face sculpt here compared to his deluxe version or the Princess of Power version of HORDAK. And I don't know. I mean, I could try. I don't know what's. See, I can see if I can pop the head off here. And then see if I can pop the head off this version of HORDAK here, if I can. Okay. So I'm kind of curious if I take this version of HORDAK. There you go. There you go. That looks cool. I like that. You know, some changes of the hands right there. You can give yourself a more, I don't know, a more filmation style version of HORDAK. And this, I mean, the outfit looks amazing. I mean, it looks really cool. Like I said, like this flexible leather, you know, black leather. There's his feet right there. But I think this is pretty cool. I like that. This is it's pliable, but it's very stiff, okay? It does have some flexibility, all right? But I do like this. You know, this is not too bad, you know? I feel like there's a little bit more movement in the face right here. It's some, you know, of this version of HORDAK's face sculpt here. So, like I said, you know, one thing I love about the Origins line and the MasterVerse line is you can customize these figures if you wish to create your own really unique figure in your collection. So if I can get him standing up right there. Of course, for fun, let's go ahead and take this HORDAK Prime, or Emperor HORDAK face sculpt right there to his Filmation body right there. And a lot more range of movement on this right here, on this version of HORDAK right here, and the body sculpt right here with this hood right here. Now, I don't think, because this was a very special, unique figure here, because for the most part, a lot of MasterVerse figures, the head can be popped off, the arms can be removed, the hands I mean, but the arms are a different case. Now, this was a special case because of that extra arm sculpt with this version of HORDAK. I don't think that this version of HORDAK, the Emperor, can be removed. I don't think it can. Now, if it did, I mean, this is like, now this right here is, you can move it up somewhat, but I would not risk doing too much. It might break it. It might like snap or crack the armor here of HORDAK. So I'm not going to risk it. All right. Maybe, you know, off camera, I'll try it out. And if it does work, I'll do a future, video of that. If I'm able to customize, this version of HORDAK, like taking that arm of HORDAK right there and popping on this arm right here, giving him that really cool blast effect. If it works or not, I don't know. Now this is, like I said, this is a great HORDAK, but I just wish that it would have given us more than what they gave us. And I think I mentioned that, you know, in my original review, like a different face sculpt. You can actually see the redness in his eyes in this version of HORDAK here. Compared to, you got to get really close. Let me turn the camera on, my light and my camera on. All right. You can barely see it right there. But he does have redness in his eyes right there. I wish it were like a little more stronger in this face sculpt here. And I want to see some, like it doesn't have a care in the world, you know. And the glamour shots of the figure, if you saw in the side of the packaging here, right here. Look, I want, like, this face sculpt right here would have been amazing to get in the right there. You see the teeth right there, the bloody of the teeth right there. You know, if we would have gotten that face sculpt, I think that would have been amazing for this version of HORDAK right here. You can kind of see it right. You see it right there, the red teeth right here of the Filmation or the Princess of Power version of HORDAK. We don't get that, and he looks like he doesn't care. You know, and when I turn the light off, it looks like his eyes are shut. I think that's a total letdown in my opinion. Okay, let me know in the comments below how your thoughts of HORDAK, of this face sculpt here. Compared to, like, I would rather have this face sculpt be included in the figure and not this one. All right. Even the glamour shot of this face sculpt right here looks really menacing and really cool right there. All right, so if I can get him standing up here. Now, also, I'm going to put the face sculpts back here afterwards, after the video. But compared to these two HORDAKs right here from the MasterVerse line, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer his Filmation style version, all right, or the Princess of Power? I keep saying Filmation, but it's the same thing. The Princess of Power deluxe version of HORDAK right here, or do you prefer his Emperor look from the Revolution show? All right, of course, they kind of are changing the story of the Horde in the Revolution show, which is kind of confusing to me. But they're gonna do a much darker take on spoiler alert on She-Ra. All right, if they're gonna go do a second part of the Revolution show. The spoiler alert, if you watch the final episode of the Revolution show, there is a little post-credit scene of HORDAK, who we thought was dead thanks to Skeletor. He's still alive, and he's getting, or I call it like a back the take, and he's getting regenerated, and he's coming back, and he's still alive. And there is this person in full Horde gear, telling HORDAK that she's going to avenge him. Okay, which is Adora. They're doing a much more darker take on Adora and She-Ra, which was in a mini comic book. In the Princess of Power. I can't remember the life of me the name of her. They're doing a much darker take on Adora, and so he's still alive. So, like I said, they're doing a much more different take on the Horde and the Revolution show. A little change of certain things. All right, but let me know in the comments below your thoughts of Emperor HORDAK. I'm gonna go ahead and put his normal head sculpt back on. I do like this version of HORDAK right here. This face sculpt here, it looks really good. So you got to angle the head sculpt down right there. Now this whole thing, I don't think it can be removed. The cape cannot be removed at all. All right. We put his normal head sculpt back on him, if I can. All right. All right, there you go. Dusty. So there we go. I put it down real fast. All right, and then this, I'll put his regular right here. Snaps right back on. Beautiful. All right. There you go. And there you go. So there we go. Back to normal right there. All right. All right. So one thing, there you go. Kind of a weird angle because the leather of his jacket here is very it's flexible but very stiff. Okay, and so let me show you the Horde logos, I guess, on his boots right here. So it's kind of preventing me, I gotta just play with it for a little bit, get it loosened up, and then it would be good to go, and I'd be able to stand him properly in my collection right there. All right. So there you go. There's a look at the evil Emperor HORDAK from the Revolution show. And I wish I could put him on the turntable, but I know for a fact he's going to just fall over. All right, let me get his normal, so I can get these all right here. Oops. Hang on, everybody. All right, everybody. I have him pretty good on this kind of like leaning on the turntable here. All right. All right. Now my rankings. Have anything changed? Now I have all these figures loose, and I've taken a much closer look at these figures. No. I'm going to stand with my original rankings of Wave 13, and I have them all in box form. Of course, like I said, nothing's changed. This is my list. Your list might be totally different from mine, which is great, which is fine. There's no right or wrong here. Starting off with my least favorite version, or figure of Wave 13, of course, is Emperor HORDAK here. And all these figures that I got right here, I got them off of BigBagToyStore.com, and I will leave a description of the website in the description below if you wish to check those out. All right, with the Turtles of Grayskull Wave 3 figures. So, which, by the way, are starting to hit Walmart. The Turtles of Grayskull Wave 3 figures are starting to hit the pegs at Walmart. So just keep an eye on that at your local Walmart, okay? So he gets fourth place, which is Emperor HORDAK, right there. Third place is Cyclone, because as you saw in that original video we saw yesterday, no action call out with him. You know, he's got that spinning action call out right here in the glamour shot right here, but he doesn't spin around. You know, he barely spins around at all, and I think that was a total letdown. They should have found a way to give us his action call out. You know, they did it with the creation with Origins. They could have done it with this version of him right here. But I do like the yellow metallic paint job. The fake sculpt looks great. The mask looks really cool. I do like the energy effect on the shield when you put it on there. But I wish you could have found a way to give us that action call, that spin attack, you know, of the Cyclone here. All right, and then silver, we get, of course, Leech right there. He gets silver medal. He gets the gold. He gets the second place. Great figure. I mean, it looks really good. Like, I love the whip. I love the detail of the figure here. Only thing I kind of throwing me off, like I've said before, is the lighter skin tone, the lighter green tone of him. You know, I've always known Leech with that dark green skin tone of him. So this is a little bit throwing me off, but a great face sculpt. I love his really cool weapon, you know, that he can latch onto people to bring them in, you know, and to drain their power or energy. Like, it's really, really good. It would have been nice too to get that classic suction cup face of Leech that we've all known and love. All right, and finally, gold medal or first place goes to Thunder Punch E-Man. He looks really good. Now the face sculpt is kind of, you know, it's okay. You know, if you have an extra 40th anniversary head sculpt, you can put that on him. But like Leech, you know, they couldn't find a way to give him that snap effect. You know, that what do you call it? The Thunder Punch, you know, effect on him. You know, they did give us, you know, two really cool energy blast right there on his fist right there. Looks really good. I love the shield. Looks amazing. The gold sword, power sword. All right. And I do like the fact they did put nods to the vintage 80s version with the bottle cap accessories right there in the backpack and on the shield. So that was a nice touch. But I wish he had that that waist attack feature. You know, that spring-loaded waist, that you have that snapping effect like the vintage and the Origins versions of Thunder Punch E-Man. All right. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings on the entire wave of 13. Which is your favorite, and what's your least favorite? All right, and which ones you're going to be picking up? Are you going to be picking up all 4 versions here, or are you going to be only picking up certain figures of this line? All right, head that camera back up here. All right, all right, guys. I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much. All right, I hope you hit that notification bell when you know I'll upload new videos. And tomorrow I have a fun and unique review. Tomorrow, I'm going to finally unbox She-Ra from the Origins line. Now, if you are new to my channel and or first time watching, there is a story that goes with this and why I have waited this long to finally unbox She-Ra. Right, I have multiple versions of She-Ra in the Origins line that I have not unboxed yet. Okay. And I have a new figure now, 2 new figures. All right. So if you've been following my channel for some time, you know kind of the story and the history of She-Ra and me from the Origins line. Okay. Now, if you are new, I will, of course, I'm going to be fully unbox her tomorrow. I hope you will come and join me for that. All right. And after I unbox her, I will go over the story of me and She-Ra. Okay. And why I've taken so long to finally unbox this version of She-Ra. Okay, so I hope you will, stay tuned for that and come join me tomorrow. All right. So everybody, I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.